All right, this video I got something from Harbor Freight in this big box, so let's get into it. All right, check it out. 30-inch one drawer service cart, US General. There it is right there. It says team lift. I don't know about all that. There's the dimensions of it and all, and just for those people that like to see the box. So let me get the box open and start putting this thing together. Now I'm going to put the locking wheels on this side. They all swivel, but I'm going to put the locking ones on the left. I don't know, call me crazy. Now it says use a washer. I can get one with my fingers and a lock nut. Now obviously I am going to speed through this in editing so everybody ain't suffering through it with me. This is just carriage bolts. They just have a square piece on them that fits in a square hole, if that makes any sense. Now let me tighten these up. I'm just leaving these a little loose. It says leave everything loose. I don't know how you're supposed to hang that big heavy thing over there. Let me show you. You see it over there? I took the drawer out because you got to take the drawer out to get to the back bolts that holds that top shelf on, which is kind of crazy. They could have put a captured nut in there, right? And then all you got to do is just put the bolt down in there. That would have made a whole lot more sense instead of having to take the drawer out. But anyway, let's get back to it. And it says leave everything loose. Hand tighten. So that's what I'm doing. Kinda. Although I'm probably going to have to wait until I have some help. Once I get these on, these other uprights, to set that on here. Because it doesn't have a lip that it sits on to hold it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to hold it up and get the bolt started and all that by myself. And really, Harbor Freight, Phillips, I know you're probably going for a flush look, but we don't care if it's a bolt head. It would have been a lot better than a Phillips. My opinion. Of course, that's all it is just my opinion, but still. And you would think if these bolts are holding up all the weight that you have in the cart, you'd think they'd be a little bit bigger. And I'm going to show you something real quick. I'll show you on the bigger one. The little ones have it too. You see that taper? Hopefully you can see that. Let me turn this around here. See that? One side has the nut, one side is smooth. That's where the lock is at. You probably can't see it inside there, but that's where the plastic nylon is. That's the lock nut. That goes out. The nut side goes towards the what you're working on. Everybody knew that, right? But some people might not have known that. Now you do. And I'm just using a Robertson. I probably should use a just a screwdriver, because this thing here is starting to slip. That thing, little bit driver, Blue Point from Snap-on. See what I'm saying? It's starting to slip and it's pissing me off. This is a number 3 Phillips, not a number 2. You'd think you'd typically use a number 2, but not really. Don't know how much of this y'all really want to see, but I guess you're going to see as much as I let you see, right? All right. Now, all this is tight. I did mess up though. I wanted the, let me turn it back around and show you. I wanted the locking casters on this side. Like I said, they all swivel, but I wanted the locking ones over here. But when I put this on, it was turned around backwards. So the locking casters are over here. I could take them off and swap them over here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Okay, well, there it is, all assembled. The drawer does come out all the way, so that's nice. Foam pad in here, that's nice. All right, well, that's the review and showing you me putting it together of this US General 1-drawer service cart. 2 shelves, 1 drawer, and it's lockable. If you want to get one of these, go over there to Harbor Freight and get you one. They're not that expensive for what they are. It's pretty cool. It's got that locking drawer on it. You can lock stuff up, and there's 2 shelves. I was going to get another welding cart because I already have 2 of them from Harbor Freight, but I figured, well, I don't think they had one in stock, but they did have this cart. It was a little more. Actually, I think it was twice the price as the welding cart, but I wanted a place to put some consumables. So now I can get them out of my toolbox and put them over here in this service cart. And that way it frees up space in my toolbox, and all the consumables for the plasma cutters, because I have 2, will be in that cart. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.